Welcome, friends, to the Suit of Cups cards in my Minor Arcana series. Today we'll be covering the Ace of Cups, a card overflowing with emotional abundance, spiritual clarity, and the promise of deep connections. In today's video, we'll explore this powerful card from multiple angles, its upright and reversed meanings, its psychological and relational depth, and its symbolism within the Rider-Waite deck. We'll also examine how this card's elemental affiliation with water infuses it with meaning and how it influences a tarot reading. So stay with me until the end as we unravel the profound insight of the Ace of Cups. Whether you're asking about love, creativity, or spiritual growth, the Ace of Cups is a beacon of new emotional beginnings. Its appearance in a reading often signals that the heart is opening, making it a key card for understanding your relationships with others, and perhaps even more importantly, with yourself. This card invites us to reflect on how we're feeling, how we express those feelings, and what new emotional opportunities may be entering our lives. So let's dive in. In the Rider-Waite deck, the Ace of Cups shows a chalice held by a divine hand emerging from a cloud. 5 streams of water spill over the brim into a still, reflective pool below. Each element here is steeped in meaning. The hand represents the divine intervention, signaling that the emotional or spiritual opportunity offered is not just circumstantial, it's a gift from the universe. The 5 streams represent the 5 senses, indicating the importance of emotional experiences in shaping our sensory world. Water, the card's primary element, symbolizes emotion, intuition, and healing. Notice the dove descending with a wafer in its beak, hinting at peace, purity, and spiritual nourishment. This is no ordinary cup. It's a vessel of deep emotional transformation. The pool beneath is calm, symbolizing that beneath our turbulent emotional surfaces lie peace and the potential for healing, should we choose to look within. Let's talk about the elemental affiliation with water. So the Ace of Cups belongs to the element of water, which governs the emotional, spiritual, and intuitive realms. Water is fluid, ever-changing, and adaptable, just like our emotions. The card embodies the qualities of water. It flows, it nourishes, it nurtures, and it heals. When you encounter the Ace of Cups, ask yourself, how are emotions shaping my current experience? Am I ready to embrace emotional change, or am I resisting the current? When the Ace of Cups appears upright, it signals a fresh start emotionally or spiritually. This can manifest in many areas of life, such as a new romantic relationship, a deepening of a spiritual practice, or the onset of creative inspiration. It's important to note that this card isn't just about receiving love or emotional fulfillment from external sources. It also speaks to the self-love and inner healing needed to create space for that abundance. On a psychological level, the Ace of Cups may suggest a time of heightened sensitivity. You may feel more in touch with your emotions or even experience a catharsis that brings emotional clarity. If you've been feeling disconnected, this card suggests that now is the time to reconnect, whether that is with loved ones, creative passions, or your own inner self. Relationally, this card heralds the beginning of a deeper emotional bond. If you're starting a relationship, it's likely to be emotionally fulfilling and nurturing. In existing relationships, this card invites you to open your heart and express your feelings more freely. Vulnerability is key here. Being emotionally open will allow you to form the type of deep, soulful connections you desire. In the reversed meaning, the Ace of Cups presents a different but equally important message. It may suggest emotional blockages or an inability to express feelings, whether that's due to fear, past wounds, or a lack of emotional self-awareness. The water that should be flowing freely is now stagnant or spilled, representing emotional repression or imbalance. Psychologically, the reversed Ace of Cups can indicate feelings of loneliness, isolation, or a lack of self-love. If you've been holding back your emotions, now is the time to ask yourself, why are you afraid of being vulnerable? Do you fear rejection? This card encourages you to work through those blockages and find ways to restore emotional flow. Relationally, the reversed Ace of Cups can indicate emotional distance or a breakdown in communication. You may feel disconnected from a partner or friend, or perhaps you're struggling to find the emotional fulfillment you crave. In some cases, this card can suggest that you're giving too much of yourself emotionally, leaving you feeling drained in a romantic context. This could point to unrequited love or an imbalanced relationship dynamic. However, the reversed Ace of Cups isn't just about emotional loss. It's also a call to action. It invites you to examine where emotional healing is needed and to take steps to fill your own cup first before you can offer love and emotional support to others. You must be emotionally whole yourself. At its core, the Ace of Cups is about emotional flow and balance, whether upright or reversed. It asks us to confront the depths of our feelings and how we interact with those around us. In relationships, this card encourages empathy, emotional honesty, and vulnerability. Psychologically, it speaks to the importance of self-love and emotional healing as foundational aspects of a fulfilling life. The key message here is that emotions are both our greatest strength and our most profound teachers. By embracing the energy of the Ace of Cups, we allow ourselves to open up deeper emotional experiences, whether that's the joy of a new love or the challenge of emotional healing. The Ace of Cups reminds us that emotional abundance is not just something that happens to us, it's something we create through openness, vulnerability, and the willingness to heal. Whether it appears upright, signaling new emotional beginnings, or reversed, highlighting emotional blockages, this card is a powerful guide in navigating our emotional and spiritual landscapes. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Ace of Cups, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button so that you don't miss any future of my videos. I'll be posting weekly, exploring each card in the deck, so stay tuned for more insights and interpretations. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.